The video opens in a lecture hall prepared for the WSU College of Nursing graduation ceremony, with large projection screens showing the WSU College of Nursing logo, flags, flowers, a podium, and rows of tables and chairs. Dr. Leslie Hernandez Silva opens the ceremony.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the WSU College of Nursing Convocation Ceremony. We're so excited that you're able to join us here today. As a reminder, if you could please put your phones on silent today, so we'll go ahead and get our processional where faculty and grad students will be entering together. So I ask if you would please rise as we welcome the WSU College of Nursing faculty and the graduating class of 2026.
Students enter the room for the ceremony. Dean and Mason takes the podium.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 Convocation Ceremony here in Yakima. To our graduates and families, and faculty, staff, and friends, thank you for being here to celebrate with us. It really means a tremendous amount to our students and to myself to stand with you today, not only as the dean of the college, but as an alum of this same program that these students are graduating from. I know how much effort you have all put into this degree, your patience and determination, and everything it takes to get to this moment. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves. Today is about celebrating your journey and everything you've worked so hard to accomplish. You're stepping into or continuing in a role and profession that is challenging, meaningful, and deeply human. Nursing is not just about what you know, it's about how you show up for people when they need you the most, as many of you have experienced. I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to our faculty and staff for supporting our students every step of the way, as well as to all of you, family, friends, and loved ones. Your encouragement has made all the difference for these students and their ability to succeed in this rigorous program. Graduates, you are now part of a very special community of food nurses across the nation. We can't wait to see what you will do next. We're proud of you.
Ryan Hunt is introduced.
Ceremony. And most of all, to celebrate our amazing graduates. I want to give a special thank you to all the families and friends who have supported our graduates through their nursing education. Thank you for all you have done to allow them to reach this point. As we honor them today, we honor you also. We will now have the privilege to hear from two of our graduating students. First, we will hear from Casey Fleming, who are graduating pre-licensure BSN students, asked to represent them and say a few words. After Casey's remarks, we will hear from Audra Petrusny, who is representing our graduating DNP students.
Casey Flemings, BSN student speaker, addresses the audience.
Hello, I'm Casey Fleming, and I want to start by saying thank you so much to those of you who have chose to be here today. Gracias por venir hoy. I know some of you traveled a long way to show up for your loved ones, and that kind of love and support means more than words can express. To my peers, thank you for trusting me with this speech for such a milestone in our lives. I'm honored to represent you today. Almost 2 years ago, on a beautiful August morning, we walked into the Capitol building as complete strangers, not really knowing what we were stepping into. I remember feeling nervous, but so ready to begin finally. We gathered in the classroom trying to make sense of schedules, clinicals, and everything ahead of us, and honestly, we barely knew what was going on. Right from the start, I remember hearing our instructors instilling the value of self-care very heavily and thinking, hey, get it, self-care is good, let's do that, okay. Now I get it. That makes sense. Okay. Along our journey, we learned skills faster than we thought possible and discovered that on API exams, even the right answer isn't always the most right answer. We faced simulations when caring for a mannequin was somehow even more nerve-wracking than caring for real patients. And we memorized what felt like 1,000 medications, each with different side effects, contraindications, patient education, and pronunciations that we all definitely botched at some point. The path for many of us hasn't always felt certain, and there was lots of moments of doubt and exhaustion. When continuing forward didn't feel easy. And those challenges didn't stop outside of the classroom. We were carrying things in our personal lives too, things that could have easily influenced us to walk a different path. But we did. That's what makes today so meaningful. Each of us stuck to this purpose, a purpose rooted in caring for others in ways that go far beyond what we can measure or chart, and showing up for people in the moments that matter most. Nursing will ask a lot of us, but it gives meaning in a way that few professions can. Amid our journey, strangers became friends. We studied together, confided in each other, and learned how to lean on one another when things felt too heavy. Those shared experiences created a bond that's unique to nursing, one that's really hard to explain unless you've lived it. And the truth is that doesn't end today. Nursing will continue to challenge us and place us in uncomfortable situations. But now we know the importance of relying on our support systems our mentors, and each other. I'm going to try and get to the end of the speech without tearing up, so bear with me. To our families and friends, thank you so much for standing beside us through the long nights and the sacrifice. To our faculty, thank you for guiding us and helping shape the nurses we are becoming. To my classmates, I hope you look around today and truly take this moment in. The hard work and dedication it took to get here is something to be very proud of. And standing here today means that we reached the finish line. Today we don't just celebrate graduation, we celebrate who we've become. Nurses whose resilience, compassion, and humility have grown in ways we could not fully comprehend when we started. And that matters more than anything. Congratulations, nurses, we did it.
Audra Podresny, DNP student graduate speaker, addresses the audience.
My name is Audra, and some of my earliest memories are of the WSU nursing program here in Yakima. It's been a central part of my life since I was a child. My mom attended the WSU nursing program here in Yakima to earn her BSN in the mid-90s. While she highlighted her textbooks, I sat beside her doing the same with my picture books as a preschooler. She later went back to WSU Yakima for her master's when I was around 10 and graduated with her Master of Science in Nursing in spring of 2002. She and her classmates, Sue Rogers, were part of the first cohort from the Yakima Extension graduation to do so. They were the first cohort for the master's program here in Yakima. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, lectures were recorded in Spokane and mailed overnight to Yakima for students to watch together in a classroom. In the 2010s, when my fiance at the time, but now husband, Scott and I were attending the WSU Yakima BSN program, we would socialize between classes, share our printed notes, and log our class attendance with a remote control clicker. And in the DMP program, I haven't highlighted a single textbook. All of my notes have been electronic. But my kids have watched me study in the same way that I watched my mom, with curiosity and awe, learning what it means to dedicate yourself to caring for others. This year, during my clinical rotations of the VA, I spoke with Sue Rogers' son, also a COOP nurse, who pointed out something striking. Our mothers were among the first nurse practitioners to complete their education through WSU Yakima. And now I'm part of the final cohort to graduate from this campus. When I learned that the Yakima extension of the WSU nursing program was relocating, I felt a deep sense of loss for this community. This program has grown alongside me and shaped much of my life. It has also quietly shaped generations of nurses who have gone on to serve this community with skill and compassion. At the same time, I recognize how much nursing education has evolved. Technology has made learning more accessible than ever before. What once felt like science fiction, something out of the Jetsons, is now part of our everyday life and reality. It's an honor to be part of this final chapter for the Yakima Extension. For decades, this program has sent extraordinary nurses into this community, nurses who care, who lead, and who stay. And while my journey with this WSU program began long before I ever paid tuition, this chapter closes with all of us as we step into the next phase of our careers. The program may be relocating, but its impact is not going anywhere. The heart of WSU nursing will always be here in Yakima because WSU nurses know that everyone bleeds crimson. Thank you.
Ryan Hunt returns to the podium.
from several different programs within the College of Nursing. We will start with our pre-licensure Bachelor of Science in Nursing students. These students are now embarking. Yeah, you're actually going out there in the world. On the beginning of their careers. Following tradition, we will present them with their nursing pin. The tradition of the nursing pin dates back to the 1800s in Florence, Nightingale. Historically, the faculty of nursing programs would give badges or pins to their graduates to symbolize the graduates' skills and excellence in nursing. Today, we bestow the nursing pin to those who have completed a rigorous course of study and have proven that they are ready to put themselves out to the world as professional nurses. This symbolizes that they are qualified and ready to take the RN board examinations and be licensed as registered nurses. They are also committed to a career of service to humanity and to the core values of the WSU College of Nursing: compassion, accountability, respect, excellence, and social justice. The pin the graduates receive today bears the symbol of the lamp of learning. This lamp represents the nurse's dedication, care, compassion, selfless work, and is a symbol of the light that a nurse should be to their patients and others. Reading the introduction of the pre-licensure BSN students will be done by Diana Swayze, Nina Reese, and Leslie Hernandez Silva. Students, please come forward to be pinned when your name is read.
Nina Rice, Diana Swayze, and Leslie Hernandez Silva present nursing pins and diplomas.
Sorry, we're getting shorter. So Nina and I wanted to stand up here in a couple because we were your J1 day one. And so we're really proud of you guys, and we're thrilled to read your letter. So we're going to do our best to get through it, and we're going to be here together. But we remember you from the very first time, I mean, very first day that you arrived, and the self-care was amazing, and you guys just shook your head like enough with the go take a walk. So we just wanted to say that we're really proud of you guys, and you're now going from thinking like a nurse to being a nurse. So welcome to the profession. You're now our colleagues. Okay, now. Stephanie Hanna.
I would like to give a special thank you to my husband for his endless support, sacrifices, and encouragement throughout this journey. You have always pushed me to be the best version of myself, and I am forever grateful. To my beautiful daughter, thank you for being my motivation on the hardest days. You are my greatest inspiration. And to my in-laws, thank you for your encouragement and unwavering support. I truly could not have done this without you. One memory I'd like to share, I always laugh about how coffee practically became its own food group during nursing school. Early mornings, late night studying, clinical days were all powered by caffeine and determination. After graduation, I plan to begin working as a registered nurse and continue expanding my knowledge and skills. I am open to exploring different ideas of nursing as I gain experience, with the goal of finding specialty where I can provide compassionate care to best support patients and their families. Taylor Bowers. First, I want to thank my parents for always supporting me and loaning me the money to pay for school. I would like to thank the faculty and staff at WSU Nursing. Lastly, I want to acknowledge my partner for bringing all of the joy, solace, and loving companionship that anyone could ask for. She is one of the strongest people I've ever known, and I have borrowed some of that strength to make it through the nightmare that is called nursing school. The funniest thing I can think of is when Luce fell over the holiday party last year. That may have been the funniest thing I've ever seen. In the future, I hope to work in the emergency department at a highest level trauma center that will hire me. At some point, I think I would like to get my MSN so I can be a clinical instructor. Oh, good tip. We'll remember that. Help train the next generation of nurses so we can all retire someday. Annika Nielsen. Thank you to my family for always supporting me, my mom and dad for believing in me, and my sister and brother for all their constant encouragement. And to my partner, thank you for moving to Yakima with me and standing by my side throughout it all. I truly couldn't have done this without you. One of my funniest memories in nursing school was getting stuck in the snow on the side of the mountain with Rebecca while heading to KVH in Ellensburg for the very first day of med-surg orientation in J2. It wasn't how we planned to start the semester, but it helped us bond and turned into a great laugh and a story we'll never forget. I plan to eventually move back to Seattle to be closer to family and have accepted a position at the ICU Tele department at Yakima Memorial, and I plan to start as soon as I pass NCLEX. Casey Fleming, written by Kelsey Young. I want to first thank God who truly believed placed this calling on my heart. I wouldn't be standing here today without his guidance. I am so grateful to my husband Jake for his support and sacrifices, for being our family's rock and always a shoulder to lean on. I also want to thank my dad, who never let me forget my calling to nursing and always pushed me to keep going. One surprisingly useful tool I discovered during simulation was my mom voice, which works very well on two grown men as it does at home. It turned out to be unexpected, but a very valuable skill in nursing school. After I pass my NCLEX, I'm excited to begin my nursing career at Kittitas Valley Healthcare in Ellensburg at their family birthing place. Christine Matthews. I want to acknowledge my husband Cameron for his unwavering support these last 2 years. He has taken all the change in stride and has endured as much stress as I have. I love you very much. Thank you for being amazing. I could not have done it without you. During the MCI, mass casualty event, I caught a dysrhythmia and I called it out before the medical students did. I closed my mouth really quick and it was very awkward for a second. Until the physician preceptor congratulated me, he was happy that the nursing student caught it. I plan on returning to the emergency department for a year. After that, I will see where my career takes me. I am also very interested in flight nursing in the future. Kylie Rapolo. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to our incredible faculty and staff. Your guidance, patience, and dedication have shaped me into the baby nurse I am today. To my peers, thank you for the resilience, the support, and the experiences we shared along the way. And to my family, friends, and support system, I wouldn't be here without you. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, we made it. While I cannot recall the specifics of a singular funny moment, I often reflect on how much fun our J2 post-clinical conferences were. Each afternoon, I was almost guaranteed that our group would be sharing embarrassing and/or entertaining stories and learning moments. We would laugh until our stomachs and faces started to hurt, then take a moment to seriously consider the takeaway from that event. It will be a bonding moment such as these that I will miss most about nursing school. Being able to make happy little mistakes and laugh about them with great company. My future plans include moving back to the west side for work, to live with my family while I pay off my student loans. Jolene.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my father, mother, and grandparents who've been my foundation for consistently supporting and believing me every step of the way. Without them, I would not be standing here. I'd also like to thank my boyfriend and best friends who are here today for their continued support and love. I don't know what I would do without them. Lastly, I'd like to thank Alicia for attending me today. I've truly appreciated working with you over the years and your mentorship along the way. A memory I'll take from nursing school is the friendships I made along the way. I'll never forget the truly supportive environment and the willingness that everyone had to help one another. It was truly something special to be part of. My plans for the future include staying in Central Washington, starting my nursing career in critical care. I'm also excited to spend more time outdoors, like out of the room right now. She's up there, travel, and enjoy life outside of work while continuing to grow as a new nurse. I'm grateful for the opportunities Washington State University has given me. Thank you, WSU. Madison May Ladder. I would like to thank my family for providing me with endless support, opportunities, and encouragement. I love you all. I would also like to thank my friends and fiance for never letting me think my dreams weren't achievable. Your support means the world to me. This wouldn't have been possible without the people I met in my cohort. They've been my support system throughout the whole journey. I'm eternally grateful for the people I've met here. Finally, a special thank you to my mom for showing me this amazing career path. You are the nurse I hope to be one day. I'll never forget spending lunch in J1 Clinicals trying to make TikToks on our cohort's red flags. Rebecca, you will always be my favorite florist. I plan to pursue a career in the intensive care unit in hopes to become a CRNA someday. I would like to thank my friends and family who have supported me throughout my nursing school journey. Being the first in my family to become a nurse is an achievement, but it's not achievement made alone. And a big thank you to my husband, Andy, who has shown me unconditional love and support since the beginning. I love you all. During J1, I went to a concert and I fell after missing the last step on a set of stairs. I was known as a fall risk for the rest of the semester. Nurse joke. I plan to become a labor and delivery nurse and continue my education in the nursing field with my master's in nursing. I would like to sincerely thank my family for their constant love, encouragement, and unwavering support throughout this journey. I'm especially grateful to my husband for his patience, strength, and steadfast belief in me during the most challenging moments. I also want to acknowledge the faculty for their guidance, dedication, and commitment to helping me grow both academically and professionally. Above all, I thank God for the guidance, strength, and blessings that made this achievement possible. One memory I cherish deeply is my first clinical skills checkoff, when I was unbelievably nervous. My hands were shaking, and for a few seconds, I'm pretty sure my brain completely shut off. I forgot everything except how to panic. Somehow, muscle memory kicked in and I made it through. Looking back, it's funny to realize that something that once felt so terrifying became second nature, reminding that growth happens when we push through our fear and trust our preparation. My goal is to gain strong clinical experience, build confidence in my practice, and ultimately advance into a role in the ICU. I was going to wait till she came back in. Before we get to hear her. Round Kayla Van Worrigan. She has been Austin Lang. I would like to thank my family, specifically my sisters, my friends, and Clay, for all the love and support throughout my nursing school journey. I truly did have the most amazing support system, and I'm so thankful to each of you. My favorite memories of nursing school were the study sessions filled with laughter, talking, snacks, and sometimes working and studying. The friendships built in this program have been such a blessing, and it has been so special to see all of the different directions my classmates are going. While in nursing school, I hope to get a nursing position in a critical care setting.
Next up we have Karina Chavez. I truly wouldn't be here without my family, and I'm so grateful to every single person who encouraged me, believed in me, and reminded me that I could achieve this. But above all, no thank you will ever be enough to express how deeply grateful I am for my mom. Despite the challenges life has thrown our way throughout the journey, you have remained my constant source of support, love, and strength. You never stopped believing in me, even during times I doubted myself, and for that I will be forever grateful. I am who I am today because of you. De verdad no estaría aquí sin mi familia, y estoy profundamente agradecida con cada persona que me animó, creyó en mí y recordó que podía lograrlo. Pero sobre todo, ningún gracias sería suficiente para expresar lo agradecida que estoy con mi mamá. A pesar de los desafíos de la vida que nos ha puesto en este camino de lo largo del proceso, ha sido mi fuente constante de fuerza, amor y apoyo. Nunca dejaste de creer en mí, incluso cuando yo misma dudaba, y por eso te estaré eternamente agradecida. Soy quien soy hoy gracias a ti. One funny moment from nursing school that I'll never forget happened during my cafeteria validation. I was totally in the zone and accidentally verbalized that I was inflating the cafeteria balloon with 10 cc's of urine instead of normal saline. I didn't even realize what I had said until Diana told me afterwards. Thankfully, she still passed me. Un momento gracioso de la escuela de enfermería que nunca olvidaré ocurrió durante mi validación de catéter. Estaba totalmente concentrada y sin darme cuenta dije en voz alta que estaba inflando el balón de catéter con 10 centímetros de orina en lugar de solución salina. Ni siquiera me di cuenta de lo que había dicho hasta que Diana me lo comentó después. Afortunadamente, así lo me aprobó. I am excited to share that I have accepted a position at Multi-Care Skilling College Unit. Me emociona compartir que ha sido aceptada a un puesto de la unidad de telemetría oncología de Multi-Care. Parados, Pin Five, Mara Olivia. I would like to thank my partner for his constant support in this journey, as well as the friends I made throughout nursing school, who easily became such an important part of my life. I am deeply grateful to my family for their endless support, but most of all, thank you, Mom, for leaving your life behind and bringing me to the United States so that I could stand here today and live out my dreams. None of this would be possible without you, and while the diploma has my name on it, every single one of my accomplishments is yours just as mine. Thank you for your sacrifices, strengths, and for always making me believe that I can be whoever I dreamed of being. I carry your courage with me in everything I do. Quiero agradecer a mi pareja por su apoyo constante a lo largo de este camino, así como a las amistades que formé durante este tiempo que rápidamente se convirtieron en parte muy importante de mi vida. También estoy profundamente agradecida con mi familia por su apoyo incondicional, pero sobre todo gracias a ti, mamá, por dejar tu vida atrás y traerme a los Estados Unidos para que hoy pudiera estar aquí y cumplir mis sueños. Nada de esto sería posible sin ti, y aunque este diploma lleva mi nombre, cada uno de mis logros es tuyo tanto como el mío. Gracias por tus sacrificios, tu fortaleza y por siempre hacerme creer que podía convertirme en quien quisiera. Llevo tu valentía conmigo en todo lo que hago. During the first semester clinicals at nursing home, I had some downtime with a resident and taught her the slang of saying "we outside" as I was helping her do her makeup. Later, she confidently tried to use it, but completely out of context, which made all of us laugh. Durante mi primer semestre de prácticas clínicas en el asilo, tuve un momento libre con una residente y mientras le ayudaba a maquillarse, le enseñé una expresión divertida que usan los jóvenes. Más tarde, trató de usarlo con mucha seguridad, pero con un momento que no correspondía, y eso nos hizo reír a todos. I plan to become a mother baby nurse
nurse or labor delivery nurse. I know I want to continue to advance my education, but I am excited to grow as a registered nurse. Me gustaría empezar mi carrera siendo enfermera de parto o enfermera de maternidad. También tengo planes de continuar mi educación, pero por lo pronto estoy emocionada de tener el privilegio de convertirme en enfermera titulada. And Gino, Mayra, you've left an everlasting influence on me that has revitalized my passion as an inspiring and knowledgeable person. I truly felt seen for at a time of weakness, and I will forever be thankful that I've gone to be your student. Thank you for continuously challenging us to be better, as well as keeping it real always. Thank you, Mayra. At our first OB clinical, after coming back from summer break, I tried changing the IV tubing to a different bag, but for some reason left the original bag hanging. So when I removed the IV tubing from the original bag, I ended up spilling NS over the patient and I would like to be in the operation room as a first assist nurse. Mayra G. Ocampo, twins by Mayra Olivo. Como modelo de primera generación, este logro encierra los sacrificios y los sueños de mi familia, especialmente los de mi madre. Su fortaleza, resiliencia y compasión moldearon a la persona que soy, a mi familia, a mis amigas y a mi pareja y su familia. Gracias por ser mi refugio seguro, por calmar mi corazón inquieto y por amarme en cada momento, tanto en las cimas como en los valles. Cada oración, cada palabra de aliento y cada pizca de fe que depositaron en mi vida dentro de este hito. Y llevaré ese amor conmigo en todo lo que emprenda de ahora en adelante. As a first-generation graduate, this achievement carries the sacrifices and dreams of my entire family, especially my mom, whose strength, resilience, and compassion shaped the person I am today. To my family and friends, and my partner and his family, thank you for being my safe place, for calming my anxious heart, and for loving me through every high and low. Every prayer, every word of encouragement, and every bit of faith you placed in me lives within this milestone, and I will carry that with me into everything that I do next. Nunca olvidaré de nuestras simulaciones cuando mi compañero llamó al médico para avisar que el paciente se había estabilizado. Estaba tan metida en mi puesto que cuando el paciente preguntó si podíamos llamar a su esposo, no lo pensé dos veces. Caminé hacia una esquina, hice un teléfono con la mano y empecé a mantener una conversación en toda regla, como si fuera real. Cuando entré a la sala con los demás de los estudiantes, mis compañeros me comentaron lo graciosos que había resultado y sinceramente yo ni siquiera me había dado cuenta de lo que había hecho. I'll never forget for one of my simulations when my classmate called the provider to give an update after the patient was stabilized. I was so into my role with the patient, asked if we could call her husband. I didn't even think twice. I walked to the corner, made the phone with my hand, and started having a full-on conversation like it was real. When I walked into the debrief room, my classmates told me how funny it was, and I honestly hadn't even realized what I had done. Planeo comenzar mi carrera como enfermería de cardiología, oncología o oncología pediátrica, dos áreas que realmente me inspiran por el nivel de compasión, pensamiento crítico y dedicación que requieren. Estoy postulando a programas de residencia de enfermería en Multicare y Seattle Children's, y estoy emocionada y un poco nerviosa de este próximo paso hacia la práctica profesional. Después de adquirir algunos años de experiencia, práctica y crecer en confianza, espero regresar a la escuela o obtener mi maestría y convertirme en una educadora de enfermería y instructora clínica. Algún día quiero ser el tipo de mentora que apoya y eleva a los estudiantes de enfermería de la misma manera en que mis instructores me apoyaron a mí. I plan to start my career in either a cardiac oncology or pediatric oncology nurse, two areas that are truly inspiring because of the level of compassion, critical care, and heart that they require. I'm applying to nurse residency programs at Multicare and Seattle Children's, and I'm excited and a little nervous to take the next step into practice. After gaining a few years of hands-on experience and growing in confidence, I hope to return to school to earn my master's degree and become a nurse educator and clinical instructor. One day, I want to be a kind of mentor who supports and uplifts nursing students the way my instructor supported me.
Sharna Clark stands at the podium and begins narrating the DMP hooding.
Audra Pedrusny, footed by Ryan Hunt. Audra would like to acknowledge the overwhelming support of her family. Thank you to her children, who always acknowledged how good Mom was at doing her homework. Each of you would offer timely cuddles or opportunities to take a break from school. Thank you to her parents and in-laws, who have been devoted to rounding up the kids, often to make space for classes, studying, and date nights. Most of all, thank you, Scott, for being the breadwinner and the date planner for the past 3 years. Help is on the way, she promises. For a memorable moment while in school, Audra will not forget the first synchronous class of summer of 24, when she was holding her newborn baby boy on camera. A classmate jokingly asked if she'd had the baby over the weekend between spring and summer sessions. And that was exactly what had happened. Atlas has been a very good baby. Audra hopes that this next chapter will bring more opportunities to prioritize family while working in a role that continues to support the healthcare needs of the Yakima community. Kelsey Young. Footed by Ryan Hunt. I would like to acknowledge my husband, Corey, for his encouragement and unwavering support these last 3 years. I will always be grateful for a husband who sees my potential when I can't see it myself. I couldn't have done this without you. The most fun I had was being a part of the BSN students' school journey in the lab and as your clinical instructor. It was a joy to watch you all flourish into nurses and hit me on my toes with all your smart questions. My favorite memory was April Fool's jade joke I played on you at the end of my 12-hour clinical day, saying we were all staying an extra hour. The look on everybody's faces was priceless. I'm excited to have landed my dream job. I will start at KDH Women's Health in Ellensburg after successfully passing my boards.
Ryan Hunt gives closing words.
I'm giving up on the mic stand down. Thank you. We'd also like to recognize our RN-BSN graduates, Kayla Voss, Brianna Scott, and Hannah Redsnall, who cannot be here with us today. Thank you once again for coming out and helping us honor our graduates. Nursing school at any level presents some of the hardest courses of any study at any university. It requires a different kind of training and thinking than is used for studying any other academic discipline. These students have been successful despite changes, life challenges, and other difficulties. For our students, today is a momentous occasion, a celebration of dedication, perseverance, and the culmination of years of hard work. You now join a nationwide and even international group of COOT nurses. Now as you embark on your nursing careers, I urge you to always remember the essence of nursing, to see beyond the illness or injury, and embrace the humanity of every individual who crosses your path. Nursing at any level is not merely a profession, it is a calling, a noble vocation that demands compassion, skill, and selfless commitment to the well-being of those who we serve. So, now I have one last homework assignment. are to embrace your opportunities to continue learning and remain curious about the ever-changing realm of healthcare. Seek out mentors who will inspire you and help you, and in turn, mentor others. Nursing is not a solitary endeavor. We've told you many times, nursing is teamwork. It's a collaborative effort that requires effective communication and mutual respect. Embrace the diversity of your coworkers and learn from them. Finally, as a representative of WSU College of Nursing, Yakima, and a COOP nurse, I want you to know how proud we are of you. We wish you the very best in your future endeavors. We hope that you will keep in touch with us and let us know the amazing things that you're going to do. And for you BSNs, don't forget that we're here in a few years when you're ready to punish yourselves with a little bit more school. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate this morning, you know. Graduates, at least the BSN ones, please go ahead. Tassel. Got it, Mandy? Okay. Thank you. We would like you all to go ahead and remain seated at this point as the faculty and students, well, now graduates, exit out. Thank you.
Faculty and students exit the ceremony.
All right, thank you all so much for attending today, and also a big thank you to our current Yakima students. Thank you for attending today's event, and also everyone who guests out here today. So as we exit out the building, we have 4 doors available, one on my right, and also one on my left, 2 downstairs here, and then also 2 exit rows up in the, but require also stairs access. So, but yes, thank you all for attending today's event. And again, congratulations to the class of 2026.